there, and Hartley just kind of falls and makes collision with that.
Cunningham hit the floor hard, and she is being helped off the floor, heading back.
Sophie Cunningham's season.
There are injuries that feel like bad luck, and then there are collisions that feel like something much darker. This one wasn't just an awkward fall, not just two players tangled up in the heat of the game. Bria Hartley collides with Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham's season just took a brutal turn, and the headline is as loud as it gets. Bria Hartley, sued and suspended after assaulting her on the court. Yes, you heard that right. The WNBA's physical play crossed into straight-up reckless chaos. So the question is simple. Has the league completely lost control? Let's break it down. What's your take? Was this play dirty or just bad luck? Comment your thoughts below.
May not come back from. And the question practically screams at us now. Has the WNBA completely lost control of its own game? When you break this play down, there's no sugarcoating it.
It's sad.
Some people will try.
It's very, very sad and unfortunate what has happened to Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham, let's be clear here. Sophie Cunningham was targeted. Let's be very, very clear here.
It was an incidental contact. No. Calling this an accident is like calling an armed robbery a miscommunication. Everyone saw the footage. Sophie Cunningham didn't just stumble. She didn't just plant wrong. She was taken out, plain and simple. And the fact that the referees, the league, and some fans even try to spin it as anything less than intentional is insulting to anyone with eyes. Hartley's reputation only adds weight to this. This isn't a one-off. This is an otherwise clean player who got tangled up in an unlucky moment. Hartley's resume speaks for itself, and it reads more like a rap sheet than a highlight reel. She's yanked Angel Reese out of the air by her hair. She's thrown Becca Allen to the hardwood, like she was unloading groceries. And now, she's ended Sophie Cunningham's season. That's not defense. That's not grit. That's not passion. That's a pattern. A reputation carved out of recklessness, disguised as toughness. And the fact that the WNBA has let it slide for this long is as believable as a politician promising honesty. Everyone knew it. Everyone saw it coming. And still, nothing was done until now, when it's already too late for Sophie Cunningham. This part stings the most. Sophie isn't just another role player filling out a roster. Since arriving in Indiana, she's been the spark, the edge, the one player unafraid to go to war for her teammates. She knocked down shots, she defended with fire, and most importantly, she gave the Fever a backbone. She had Caitlin Clark's back when no one else did. Every time Clark got hammered driving to the rim, Sophie was the one stepping up, getting in someone's face, sending the message that Indiana wasn't just going to lie down. That kind of presence is rare, invaluable. And now, gone, out for the season. A knee injury, maybe worse. We don't even know the full extent yet. But what we do know is Indiana just lost a one player who wasn't afraid to stand in front of the storm for their star. And that loss is catastrophic. Zoom out for a second, and this isn't just about Sophie or Bria. It's about the state of the WNBA as a whole. Look at this season. Injury after injury after injury. Caitlin Clark has already missed more games than she's played. Sydney Colson tore her ACL. Ari McDonald broke her foot. Now Sophie Cunningham is gone. Every week, it feels like another starter, another star, another competitor is taken out. And what does the league say? They dress it up as physicality. They sell it as toughness. They even parade it as a badge of honor. But let's be real. Fans don't pay to watch IR reports scroll across ESPN. Fans don't pay to see half the league in walking boots and knee braces. This isn't a badge of honor. It's a black eye on the league's credibility. And then there's the refereeing, if you can even call it that. Honestly, these officials make WWE referees look competent. Sophie gets knocked to the floor 75 feet away from the basket. And what's the call? Nothing. Play on. Sophie argues, gets hit with a tech. That's the clown show we're talking about. These refs aren't enforcing rules. They're hiding behind let them play like it's some noble philosophy, when in reality it's just laziness, incompetence, and fear of making the right call. If they had policed Hartley earlier, if they had actually penalized dangerous fouls when they happened, maybe Sophie Cunningham is still on the floor today. Instead, the referees have turned into traffic cones, stationary, useless, watching chaos unfold around them. And what about Kathy Engelbert, the commissioner? Her answer every time is the same recycled line. Players need to rest more, avoid off-season leagues, take care of their bodies. Newsflash, Caitlin Clark didn't play overseas. Sophie Cunningham didn't either. They're both sidelined,